Hi everyone, my name is Nick Copeland and I'm the sales manager of Oval Village. I would just like to take a couple of moments of your time to present the development to you. And this is the development in its entirety, and here we're building 1,344 apartments over 6 individual phases. Completion of the whole scheme is 2028 or 2029, that sort of time frame. We launched the development in 2019 and we're already very forward sold. So to show you where the development is located, so this is the scheme here. Our nearest neighbour is the Kia Oval Cricket Ground, and we're within the London Borough of Lambeth, which is one of the greenest boroughs in London, as you can see by all of the parks and gardens. This is our nearest park, Kennington Park, which is literally just a 5-minute walk away from the development. This area here is the Nine Elms regeneration, and here we have over 25,000 apartments being built, or they're mainly coming to completion now. And this is the home of Battersea Power Station, for those of you that are familiar with that. And if we look at the transport links for the development, we're literally just a 7-minute walk to Victoria Line, which is the fastest line into central London. And we're also just a 7-minute walk to Oval Station, which is on the Northern Line. That's also a fast line to Bank and the financial centre. The benefit of living with both of these underground lines in close proximity is Leicester Square, which is home of Chinatown, Theatre District, Soho. All the evening entertainment is literally only an 8-minute tube ride away. Bank, as I mentioned, for the financial workers is 8 minutes, and Oxford Circus for the major famous shopping street called Oxford Street is literally only 8 minutes as well. The 4 key London universities are very accessible from the development too, all within a 30-minute underground ride to the universities. We also have an array of very good private and public and independent schools within the area, whether just over the river or within Kennington Oval itself. That pretty much covers the transport and accessibility and location of the development. If we look at the scheme in a little more detail, so here we have phase 1 Phoenix Court, and we have 2 1-bedroom apartments that are available this year. They complete September, October, November 2023, and we have 3 3-bedrooms that complete Q1, Q2 24. Looking at phase 2 Juniper Gardens, these complete the last 6 months of 2024, just going into 2025. And we have a good selection of 1, 2 and 3-bedroom apartments in phase 3, the Pinnacle, and this completes in 2025, Q3, Q4, 25. This greyed out section here is Oval Works, and we're very pleased to announce that we exchanged contracts on this 6 floors of flexible office space towards the end of last year. Land Securities, who have a huge portfolio in the UK of residential, commercial and retail space, have exchanged contracts with us on this flexible office space, and we should be welcoming approximately 750 workers to this office space at the beginning of 2025. So any investors that are thinking of Oval Village to purchase, there's a ready-made rental market for you right there. With the universities being so close and accessible to the development, we're also seeing a lot of parents buying for their children to go to university here, and also workers like creatives who are working at Oxford Circus because of the close proximity of the underground. If we just go back to the map a second, Vauxhall is quite a major transport hub that's worth discussing with you, because we have overground train, we have underground Victoria Line, but we also have a bus station that serves 14 bus routes in and around London. So this development is very well connected, and all of London is so accessible from here. Looking at facilities and amenities, so in phase 1 Phoenix Court, we have concierge located on the ground floor of our south court. And I have an image of concierge for you just there. So that will be opening with the south court. We have a temporary concierge initially, which is in place now for residents that are completing right now. Looking at phase 2, we have retail units. We have 4 further retail units coming within phase 2, and on the ground floor of phase 3 and this future phase, we also have commercial retail. So this whole landscaped area running through the centre of the development will become a really buzzy place with cafes, restaurants, etc. to enjoy. So apartments in phase one, just to give you an idea, this is the one bed on the 10th floor. So really good size, 583 square feet, and the views look towards the London Eye, Houses of Parliament, etc. So in phase two in Juniper Gardens, we're about 75% sold, so we've sold really well. We still have 5 one-bedrooms, 2 two-bedrooms, and some 3-bedrooms. And I'll show you the view from one of the 3 bedrooms, because that will give you a good idea of the view of the 3 bedrooms in phase one Phoenix Court as well. So this is the view from the top, 16 stories, and you can see you've got Houses of Parliament, London Eye, and all the city landmark buildings, Canary Wharf in the distance. So really excellent views from the top, which is where we seem to house most of our 3 beds. And the Pinnacle building, same sort of thing, but just to give you an idea of a south-facing 3-bed. This has the most amazing views towards the cricket ground and the iconic gas holder. Just to spend a moment talking about the gas holder. So the gas holder here is a grade 2 listed structure. And the reason it's got heritage status is because it was the largest of its kind when it was built in 1847. And within the gas holder is where we will find more additional residence facilities and amenities. And I'll just quickly show you what they consist of. So it's 8,000 square feet of amenities. We have residence lounge, boardroom, yoga studio, and 2,300 square foot gym. And then on the lower ground floor, swimming pool, cinema room, sauna steam room, hydro pool, changing facilities, and spa treatment room. And I just want to show you the pool because I think that's really attractive within that circular structure, 18 metre by 4 metre swimming pool. Cut that. So for any investors thinking of buying with us here at Oval Village, we enjoy a very healthy rental yield of 3.8%. 3.8% is the minimum. On a smaller unit like a Manhattan studio or 1 bed, it can actually reach 4.1%. So 3.8 is on more likely a 2 bed or 3 bed. But that's still a healthy return. Most new builds in London hover around 2.5 to 3% return on investment, so to get 3.8 is really quite healthy and generous. Our pound per square foot, obviously in phase one it was less. Day one, phase one is the best time to buy. So we averaged about 11.50 a square foot in here. That went up to say 12.50 in phase two, and in phase three, the Pinnacle, we're hovering around £1,400 a square foot. Now, for a development that offers these world-class amenities and facilities, you'd really be looking at £1,800 a square foot. So Oval Village is very competitively priced when comparing to our immediate neighbours, especially these developments here on Nine Elms Regeneration. As they're in their final phases, it's not unusual for these to be priced at least £1,800 a square foot now. And we hope to be able to achieve those sort of values by the time we get to our final phase. Being on only phase three, we're still relatively early into the development itself, therefore the price point is much more favourable. I'm now going to take you up to our 10th floor 2-bedroom show apartment, and you can see for yourself the amazing views that we have to offer here at Oval Village towards the London city skyline. Hello and welcome to our 2-bedroom show apartment on the 10th floor of phase one. So this apartment is 764 square feet. We have floor-to-ceiling windows to benefit from maximum use of light. And this apartment is dual aspect with views towards St George's Wharf and Vauxhall. and also some great city views towards the London Eye and the landmark city buildings. So this kitchen is our mid-coloured colour palette, and standard specification are Siemens appliances where on display. So we have a combination single oven with microwave, induction cooking, a full-size dishwasher and a 70/30 fridge freezer. Stone composite worktops are included, as is wooden flooring and carpeting in the bedrooms. Looking up, you can see vents here. This provides warm air heating to all apartments' inhabitable rooms and comfort cooling in the open plan kitchen living area and the primary bedroom for the hot summer months which London is experiencing these days. If we step out onto the balcony, I can show you some stunning views. So to the left of the balcony is St George's Wharf, Vauxhall. That building with the turquoise green is MI5. And this area straight ahead is all St George's Wharf and Nine Elms. Vauxhall benefits from having, as I mentioned earlier, a major transport hub. So just at those railway arches, you can see the red train on the railway track. We have overground train, we have Victoria Line underground, and also a bus station which serves 14 bus routes through London. Panning around, straight ahead you can see the tip of the Houses of Parliament, Big Ben, Palace of Westminster, the London Eye, and then all of St Paul's Cathedral and all of the city landmark buildings to the east. And in the primary bedroom, as mentioned, carpet is included as standard specification in the bedrooms. We also have sliding fitted wardrobes with sliding doors. There are two finishes on these. You can either choose from mirrored doors, as you can see here, or there's an oak veneer finish. And panning around to the ensuite bathroom, there are two choices of bathroom finishes. This is our light option, and I'll show you our grey option in a second, which is in the ensuite shower room. Okay, so this is the alternative colour choice for bathrooms. This is the grey. This is a travertine stone in both bathrooms, which is a natural stone. Both bathrooms come with fitted bathroom cabinetry, which includes shaver sockets. And nice little details are things like the niche where the shampoo and conditioner is there with a little LED light. They're the additional features. All apartments come with ample storage. This one has a double coat cupboard. All cupboards illuminate automatically on opening, and all are fitted with shelving and hanging. And we also have a utility cupboard just here. Now this is where all the equipment for the apartment is housed. So here we have broadband, your utility meters. This equipment here is to do with the comfort cooling and warm air heating. And there's also space and plumbing for washer machine, washer dryer housed within the utility cupboard. All utility cupboards come with a shelf for folding laundry and just a good space to keep all of your utility items. Ceiling heights in our apartments are 2.55 metres, and where the drop downs are for the vents for warm air heating, comfort cooling, it drops down to 2.35 metres. So very generous on ceiling heights. We're now going to take you up to our 4th floor viewing deck in our project office, our site project office, where we'll be able to get an aerial view of the whole development. So this is our 2nd floor raised podium garden within phase 1 Phoenix Court. The garden is 70 metres long, and by the time it's finished, this is only half of the garden. By the time it's finished, it will reach across to 30 metres in width. 70 metres by 30 metres. This is private for residents' use only, and will be a lovely place to enjoy in the summer months. We brought you into this apartment to show you the garden in its entirety. So where we filmed actually in the garden is obviously on the left-hand completed side. But as you can see here, this is the finished article. This will be the finished article, which will stretch in length 70 meters and 30 meters across. Welcome to the concierge area of Phoenix Court, which is phase 1 at Oval Village. This is actually our temporary concierge area. Our permanent concierge will be located on the ground floor of Core 1, which is the South Core. Out onto our 9th floor residence roof garden within phase 1 Phoenix Court. And it's about 70% complete, and it will fully open 100% complete Q1, Q2 2024. So a little bit longer to wait, but we have got approximately 70% to show you now. Current availability in Phoenix Court, we have 2 one-bedroom apartments which are just behind the white crane here on the 9th and 10th floor, and we have 3 three-bedroom apartments which are located at the top of the South Court Tower. So there's 2 3-beds and 2 1-beds. Sorry, 3 3-beds and 2 1-beds. We're now on our 4th floor viewing platform of our project site office where our construction team work. And as you can see in the distance, we have phase 1 Phoenix Court. This next building is Juniper Gardens, which is phase 2, well underway. Phase 3, the Pinnacle, will be constructed just here where the white crane is showing. Then we move around the scheme to phase 4, which will be the gas holder, the iconic gas holder. And the final phase of the development will be just down here, completing 2028, 2029.